wants your testimony. Y'all got that right?
Amen.
The snakes are coming out of hibernation to take your testimony. Beware of the reptilian spirit. Reptile.
Okay.
Snake spirit.
Reptilian.
Reptilian. This word from the Lord prompted me to search the scriptures concerning the spirit. In Genesis 3:1, Satan was as a serpent. And Job 40:5 speaks of the Leviathan, which represents the devil. The Leviathan represents the devil. The spirit of pride caused Lucifer to fall from grace. The spirit of pride. It caused Satan to fall from grace. The spirit of pride is connected to Leviathan. Leviathan is a little stronger than pride. Y'all get it? Okay. And the book of Job makes reference to the crocodile king of the children of pride. So the book of Job 40:5 speaks about Leviathan. And then it also speaks about the crocodile king of the children of pride. Finally, in Revelations 12:9, tell me to slow down if you need me to.
Slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Crocodile king of the children of pride.
The devil is manifested as a great dragon. So he went from one extreme to another. Listen good, because I'm going to go over it again. But I was just reading it, just to understand that the enemy wants to steal your testimony. And so now it's coming out. The snakes are coming out of hibernation. Please pay attention to this. As soon as you get ready to speak what God is going to do, is that as soon as you feel like God about to move, that's when the snakes come out of hibernation to attack. Okay, I was confirmed as an apostle. As long as I stayed closed and didn't have a testimony, the enemy had no reason to come out.
Amen.
So now that God has taken me to another level, what? Another level means a what?
Another level.
When God took me into another level, guess who else he was bringing into another level?
Church.
So whether you want to go to it or not, we're going.
Amen.
That's why, because of this revival, it did something to everybody's spirit. That's why you see Jacinta back. That's why you see Jelana back. That's why you see, do you understand? Y'all, so if we would have did anything different, they probably wouldn't be here now.
Amen.
Do you understand? So this is what's happening. The enemy is coming out of hibernation to steal our testimony.
Jesus.
Okay? So you got to beware of the snake spirit. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful what you deal with. Be careful. In this season, we got to be careful, because the enemy comes to do what? Deceive. The snake in the Garden of Eden, he came as a snake to what? Deceive. A spirit of deception. I want y'all to write this down. This is not written in here. A spirit of deception. I'm using other words to describe the snake. The snake, the spirit of a snake is deceiving. It's sneaky. It's conniving. It's cunning. It moves in slow. It don't rush in. It takes its time to come in and try to persuade you, to sway you, to convince you. Now this ain't written down. This is what I'm hearing. So I'm giving you what God is telling me. Be careful, because this spirit is coming to attack. Y'all got to understand something, and I can't go on this book until God take me back to it. Y'all got to understand this, because this is what I hear God saying. In the Garden of Eden, everything was already written. God had already called Adam. He made him, blew in him, formed harmed him. Then Eve, the enemy was mad because he lost his chance. And so, when the enemy see us in a place of perfection, because anytime you in God, you in perfection.
Amen.
You might not be perfected, but being in God is being in perfection.
Amen.
And so they were in a place of perfection. The enemy gets angry when you decide and make a conscious decision, I'm ready now, God.
Amen.
So he knows that now you have been taken from imperfection into perfection.
Amen.
And because you've been taken from this life into something that he knows, oh my God, I had them. Now you mean to tell me I thought I had them? And they back over there with her in that where she gonna teach them, and she go, oh no. That's when the snakes come out. Get ready, get ready. I'm warning you. Get ready. They're coming out of the woodworks because they got to try to snatch you back. See, it wasn't about the speakers. It wasn't about the preachers. It was about your mindset. It was about your desire. Regardless if they came here and gave you what you wanted or not, you was hungry for him giving you what you needed.
Amen.
As long as y'all keep your mind stayed on him instead of on people, he will perfect everything around you. Amen?
Amen.
This is one thing I have to say. Keep your eyes off of people.
Amen.
Especially on the pulpit. I'm sorry, I got to say it.
Amen.
They will cause you to fall every time.
Amen.
You look at a man or a woman and think they're great and they're just a human, just like we are.
Amen.
People don't like me to say that, especially pastors. But I'm being real up in here. Because while you putting them on a pedestal, God will cause that very person that you put on the pedestal to hurt you.
Amen.
Because he wants you to worship him and only him.
Amen.
And not a man because he stands on a pulpit and act like he's so powerful. Y'all hear me?
Amen.
I don't even know why that was that. I don't even know why that came. Okay. Okay, listen. Huh? Okay, listen. So he went from being a snake until Leviathan, into pride, into a crocodile, all the way to the end, a great dragon. Y'all hear me? So it's different. Let me see. I always say this and I'm going to say it. Okay. Satan don't never change. He the same thing. He just changes his appearance on the outside. Same thing. Just like a person. A person can act like they one way. But what's in them gonna come out eventually.
Amen.
Always. So the enemy comes to deceive, and he uses vessels, people, to deceive you. But you gotta know it's the same niggas, just a different program.
Amen.
Just a different outfit. He come in the same way. You got to peep it. If you've been used to the same man coming in your life, or the same woman, the same repeated cycle, you got to beware of the deception, because now this time he might come in a suit. But he's the same Negro, just in a suit. So this is why we have to have, number one, the spirit of discernment.
Amen.
You got to pray for the spirit of discernment. Because in the snake season, we are easily to be what? Deceived. So you pray for that at all times. Now listen what it say. Listen what it say. These all the things I mentioned